Enthusiastic introduction. Nick here, back with another sweet hot steaming drone video. Today I am looking at a brand new build I put together. This is a Twig Mutant 4-inch racer. Fast, hot, fresh, throttle, yaw, spin, it does it all. And this is going to be basically an overview video of why I built this quad, why I chose the parts, and I'll show you some flight footage as well. And coming up after this video, I'll be doing a step-by-step for folks who want to build one of these yourselves. So let's dive into it.
Beta FPV was kind enough to send me their 2004 motors, and I asked for the 3000 kV version because I already have some nice 4S batteries. And they also sent me their new DJI plug-and-play 35 amp all-in-one toothpick board. That's an F7 board, so it's basically the Rolls-Royce of toothpick boards. So I was very excited to try that out. And so far, this thing has been great. This is my first quad with motors this big. I mostly fly micros. These motors are about twice as big as any motors I've flown. It was really awesome to have this kind of power, to be able to dive, let the quad dive right down to the ground before pulling out and easily having power to catch myself and get out of a dive. I'll just go through each of the parts. Starting with the frame, this is the Twig Mutant 4-inch frame. I'm a big fan of the Twig frame, Racer X FPV Twigs. I started out many moons ago with this is their original Twig frame, the 3-inch frame. I love it. I've crashed it so many times. It's never broken. I'm actually using this as a line of sight quad. That's why you're not seeing any VTX or camera on there. But yeah, the Twig frames are amazing. I also own the Twig XL. This is their larger, thicker 3-inch frame. Flown this a ton of times. You can see if you go down on my channel, you can see videos from a long time ago. Crashed this thing many times, never broke it. So I'm a big fan of the Twig franchise Racer X FPV, and I know that this new class of ultralight 4-inch and 5-inch quads, a big problem is frames are breaking because they're making them too skinny, trying to save weight. So that's why I went with the Twig frame. Now onto the motors here. As I mentioned, Beta FPV sent me these motors, but one thing I noticed, I've read that some folks have had some durability issues with these motors because this new class of motor is made to be ultra lightweight to get quads under the 250 gram mark. So because these motors are light, people have had some durability issues. I have not had any durability issues as of yet. I've had one hard crash and it survived. If anything changes, check the description below and I may link to some other motors if that becomes an issue. But so far, so good. But one issue I noticed right off the bat was with this frame and probably many others, they were designed before this class of motor came out. The ultralight, almost pancake style motor. And the problem is because these motors are wide, they stick out past the frame, so the motor is exposed. Therefore, I designed my own carbon motor protection here to extend the frame. Pretty simple design. I'll put the link to that down below. And maybe Racer X FPV will upgrade their frame, update their frame. Link to this Thingiverse file in the description below, and you can get that cut at CNC Madness. All the info down in the description. The frame comes with these props. These are the HQ 4x2.5 props. It also comes with a analog compatible canopy, but not an HD canopy. So if you want the Caddx Vista compatible canopy, I'll put the link to that below as well. Also comes with a nice gel pad and battery strap. You can see there's a little cap poking out back here. The capacitor comes with the flight controller. The flight controller also comes with an XT60. As you can tell, I'm using an XT30 because, again, I already had these batteries and I'm running it on 4S, so I don't really think I need an XT60, but that's what comes with the flight controller. That's what you want. Under the canopy here, we have the Caddx Vista. Pretty straightforward there. And then also I'm running a Crossfire Nano, so I kind of pulled the antennas up through these holes and then zip tied them. Another really nice thing about this frame, and it's the same with the Twig XL and the ET5, their 5-inch version, the flight controller mounts, you got your toothpick mounting on the inside, but then you have M3 mounting around the flight controller, so the flight controller and canopy are not sharing the same mounting points. So if you get in a crash, the flight controller is protected. It's been really fun to have like a super powerful racing / acro setup to rip around larger spaces. These are my 2 recommended batteries here. I'm getting about 3.5 to 4 minutes of decently aggressive acrobatic flight. The weight of this sucker here, let's get it on the scale. Getting a dry weight of 172, 173 with the 4S850, which is my recommended setup. We're at 270 with the 650, 253. So for anyone really needing this to be sub 250, what I would say is you can easily swap the antenna out for a linear whip antenna, save a couple grams there. And using this Beta FPV canopy that has the same mounting holes, it is, let me show you how much lighter it is. Here's the HD canopy coming in at 12.3 grams. And then the Beta FPV canopy, a whopping 3.6. So you're saving a ton of weight. And of course, when you're saving weight, you're sacrificing durability. This is a thin plastic frame. It is pretty durable, but this is really thick TPU, and it's got some nice camera protection. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. My life depends on it. Full parts list and links to all the parts down in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so any purchases you use with those links, I get a small commission, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much.